We're live, and I don't know if the world caught it, but hopefully they caught you going, whatever. Because that's where we're at right now. But we are officially live for our 12-hour event. The 12 hours live, which, by the way, Ray, is so much live that we have to do 2 streams because we like break Facebook and break Twitter and stuff, and they won't allow us to go 12 hours live. And we're like, you know what? We don't believe in you, Facebook. We're going live for 12, so we're just going to continue. So about midway through, we'll start a second stream. But it is Wednesday, right? It is Wednesday, July 14th, right? We are here.
Wednesday.
We are live on the right day, like it was supposed to start today, right now, correct?
I don't know. Well, let's just pretend it's today, even if it's wrong.
Gotcha. Well, anyway, we are here. Everyone jump. If you're jumping in the comments, say hello. My name is Jeff Gargas. This is the amazing Ray Hewitt. Michelle Brackett's here. Oh, look at that picture with the babies.
Yeah,
we're gonna get there. We will get there. So you drop in the comments, say hello. We're gonna roll footage here in 2 seconds. When Ray and I will be back in about 60 seconds to get us going. Well.
Hey Jeff, psst. Did you see that new intro?
I did. I saw that new intro. It's great. Who did that?
I don't know. Someone with a lot of mad skills. That's all.
A lot of mad skills.
Yep.
Wow, we got people dropping in. Good morning. Jump in, say hello. Arthur, we see you there. The very first comment was Arthur over on YouTube. Way to represent YouTube. Michelle is in here. Debbie is here. Facebook. By the way, if you're in the Facebook group, you need to drop your name in there as well. I got to restart my other screen here so I can see because it hides it. But Facebook users here. Facebook user. Oh, there's Bree. Bree knows how to do it. So Bree, good to see you. Alex is in the house. Alex, we need to see. Are you rocking your Teach Better socks? Ray, did you know that you can get Teach Better socks?
I did know that, but I also saw Alex, and when I saw him on, was that Monday night, he not only had a Teach Better shirt on, but then he had a Teach Better sweatshirt on. I'm like, way to represent, buddy.
He's rocking it. Lindsay's in the house. Livia in the house, even though it's like midnight where Livia is. Megan Wells in the house, which you know means we have to flood the comments right now with green hearts. Let's give Ray nightmares. Let's do that really quick. Jillian in the house. Candace in here. Sandra, great to see you. Juan, great to see you. Brandon, Holly, Chelsea. I can't say all the names, Ray. I can't say them all. Nikki, good to see you. Nikki's here to win all the things because that's what Nikki does. Jeff, Andrea's here. I'm still going.
What happens is that honestly, we get all these comments, and you're going to spend 45 minutes saying hi to people, which we love. But we have like other plans today, not just greeting like. People.
What are the other things? What are we doing here? Like, what's the play here?
So do you remember? We're gonna go back in time. Story time. Ooh, story time. Do you remember back in the day when you had this really dumb idea that you wanted to live stream yourself in your basement for 12 hours? You remember this?
No, I don't recall that at all. No, is that a thing? Is that
Jillian? This is a vanilla latte. I got you. Yes, Jeff, it is. And then we said, Jeff, that's a really dumb idea because nobody just wants to stare at you for 12 hours.
That's true. We did say that. And then you had this idea of like, hey, let's make it not stupid and make it a thing. And then we did that thing. And that was about a year ago. Oh, pretty close to a year ago, right?
Wasn't it exactly a year ago?
Almost exactly a year ago. I don't know that we planned that right. Did we plan it that way? Was that just accidental? Let's pretend that Katie thought that and made it happen.
I think it was the 10th of July
I think you're right. I think it was So let's talk about that. So we did that last year, and then where were you going with that? You wanted to do story time, and I interrupted because I don't know what's going on.
No, I just wanted to say that the idea of reading people's names was kind of what you wanted to do for 12 hours. Now we are going to read people's names and say hi to everybody. We have an entire 12-hour event today where we get to hang out with all of our friends and and
Yep.
have a great show. But we also have like some other plans for today's like segments, you know.
Do you want to talk through those plans a little bit? Do we want to share that at all? Like, is that what we're doing right now, or are we literally just drinking coffee? By the way,
Cheers.
just well, cheers. But also, so I normally drink with a decent little bit of flavored cream, or at least cream. A lot of times with flavored cream in it, a lot of times vanilla in my coffee. But yesterday evening, I asked on Instagram what I should drink, and overwhelming response was black coffee. So I'm drinking black coffee today instead.
I'll be drinking black coffee later. That was what I was going to do if I didn't grab Starbucks. I did also have a poll on my Instagram yesterday, Jeff.
How did that end up? Yeah, let's go. Let's talk about Sprite for a second. Was it
really
Sprite?
quick, guys? I really need my Teach Better family to show up for me right now. Like, if there's a moment where you're like, I'm going to choose to give to others, this is it. So if you are pouring yourself a Sprite, you put some ice in, get a beautifully chilled glass, pour the beverage, bubbles everywhere, and you are required, life or death, you're required to add a fruit on top. Is it a lemon or is it a lime?
So can I ask a clarifying question that I should have asked? Is the fruit on top just as a garnish, or is it actually going to, it like you're going to put it into...
It's
like,
yeah.
I mean, I know that it starts off as a garnish, but is it going to go in, or is it just going to be like a garnish, like to look pretty?
I'm willing to be open-minded to this question, Jeff Gargas, but in theory, it was like it goes on top because it could go in and it would enhance. It would enhance it.
Okay, so it should enhance it, which is tough because it's lemon and lime.
Which I Googled. If you don't know this, it's a lemon lime beverage. Sprite is not one or the other. It's a lemon lime combo.
It's both. So where did that end up so far? Like, what's it currently at? Can you look at it really quick and tell us where it's at?
Wait, can you look at Megan Wells' comment? She says,
"Where's Megan?
Strawberries?" ?
You know, actually, that might actually be really good. I think I have Sprite over there. I may or may not have strawberries upstairs. We may have to try that.
I just want the world to know that if you voted lemon, we can't be friends. Like, that's where I'm at.
So for you, it's lime. I went lime, so that's good since we're here today as friends.
There's no debate on this. It is lime. It's not actually a discussion.
Oh, so who were you arguing with that you were trying to? Because this was clearly now you were trying to get to prove your point to someone else. So who were you arguing with?
I think who I was arguing with is irrelevant. The point is who won.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's fine. I want to know who you beat. Was it Katie?
It wasn't Katie, but let's pretend it was. For the sake
Jeff Prickett's in the house. Chelsea, I know that you voted for Worth Cream, and I appreciate that. I'm sure I'll have additional cups of coffee, so that'll be happening. I saw a whole bunch of other people jump in here. I know this is not what we're doing, but Brandon, it's good to see you. Carrie Pitstick's in the house. Joe Gonzalez is here. Nomini's here. Brittany's here. Man, I'm loving this. Okay, so now that we've talked through Sprite, that was important. Amanda's in the house.
Wait, can we say though, Jeff, I know that we were going to move to a different topic, but
no, we're good.
I love that a lot of these people, first of all, have tuned in multiple times to our 12-hour live because this is our fourth time doing this. But also a lot of these people are going to actually be sharing their voice live with us during today's events. And I love that they're not only popping in now and hopefully throughout the day, but that they then get to be a part of the production today. There should be some good stuff.
Before we go any further, I need to make sure, Alex, I think you need to focus a little bit more. That we said coffee. So Ray's drinking latte. I'm drinking coffee. There's no tea. And
no,
we don't spill coffee. Okay, Alex. So
but we will be sharing some details later. There's
when you travel with me, though, I spill everything. In the last month and a half, I've spilled 3 glasses of water on Chad Ostrowski at events that he should not have water on him.
Oh my God.
Just saying. I'm like a child. You can't take me somewhere. Actually, I think that's an insult to children.
That was one of the first things that I remember when you and I first met. And
I spilled stuff?
Well, hold on. We used to sit in a room. This is creepy saying it this way. We used to sit in a room and work together sometimes. And we were like newly friends. And it was like still weird, but we thought we were going to be, we were forcing it.
Yeah.
And all I remember is people who would be around us, like Chad or other team members would be like, Ray, you can't have an open cup of anything near your laptop because Jeff is always scared of spilling. And I'm like, who are these children that can't like handle having a device or a notebook next to a cup of whatever water?
You gotta have a lid. I used to so when I would DJ, I had one of my DJ, co-DJ, Frank, like we'd be DJing, with a lot of equipment on the table, and he'd have a cup, and it would literally be this battle where like he'd take a drink and set his cup down, and I would take it and move it off the table, and then he'd take another drink and he just naturally set on, and I just like we're just like going doing our thing, and I just like take it, and move it off the table.
Terrible.
So I'm always worried, but like if you've been around me for a while, you realize that there's a reason for that.
Because you spill stuff all the time.
Now, nothing beats the time Chad and I were in Chicago driving. He was driving. I was in the passenger seat. And when you're in downtown Chicago, what you realize really quick is that your maps don't work very well.
Yeah, no.
And we had to do like a quick turn, and then like the light was going to go, so we had to like gun it. And we had 2 cups of coffee that were not real well secure. And Chad guns it, and these coffees with the lids on, but they came and they shattered and just covered both of us on our way to day 2 of a 2-day training with like 30 teachers. And luckily we had enough time where like you couldn't see that anything was on us, like it dried up, but we're like walking around the school going like, yeah, you don't know, but we know we're the thing that smells like coffee right now. And there's another story for you. Okay, moving on. So today we're doing 12 hours live.
We are, and we have a huge lineup. I love that every single time we do these 12 hours, we bring in new faces, discuss new topics. I will admit, maybe inappropriately, but publicly, that this, I think, was the most strategic agenda that we've ever put together. And that is a huge shout out to Katie Miglin on our team, who like really, really forced us to sit down and look at the type of experience that we wanted to offer the incredible family that we have here.
Yeah. And honestly, it was kind of crazy. Like Katie and I think you've been on at least one, if not 2 of these, like 3 recent, like final check-ins and weekly check-ins on us. It was kind of like, so how you doing? We don't have anything to talk about. Okay, great. Cause she's just had it all done. So that's been really awesome. Actually, she's so good at that early on, I forgot to do like anything I was supposed to do because I just figured Katie did it all and it was pretty much done. So, so let's talk about that. So we're here for another 17 minutes, you and me.
Oh my God, I thought you meant like we're done in 17 minutes. I'm like, that was the quickest 12 hours I've ever
That was... well, I mean, that was, yeah, sure. We're actually talking 12 minutes. 12 minutes. We're going to give them 5 extra minutes. No, so you and I are on here for another, 17 minutes, and then I get to hang out for a half hour with Trey Gamage.
I love him.
We love Trey.
Excited for that.
Trey is awesome. We're going to talk about balancing your morning, so this is just going to be me trying to get Trey to tell us how he gets his day set up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be talking about like what happens when like about your routines and how you set those up, but then also what happens when life throws you some changes and curveballs, because Trey's had a lot of changes in his life over the last 12 months and has had to make these adjustments. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So, and then
we're going to Dave Schmittou, Joshua Stamper, and Lavana Roth. And y'all know Lavana Roth.
Can I ask you something? I don't know if you did this on purpose, but like Dave Schmittou is really similar to Dave Schwimmer, who played Ross on Friends and did the Pivot. And the title of the segment is Pivot. Like, was that planned, or did that just work out perfectly? That
just works out perfectly.
Dave Schmittou is essentially could be Ross or something like that. Okay. So that's...
Who would Lavana be and who would Josh be then?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Lavana would just be in charge. I'm not sure what that
like a
means.
Monica Rachel blend, right?
Yeah, but yeah, and probably some Phoebe too, just because.
And is Josh Joey or Chandler?
Wow, that's tough. I'd say Josh is. I don't know, Josh. Man, boy, Josh, you're watching, man. Who do you resonate with? Joey, Chandler, or
we'll need a vote in the
yeah.
In the
if you guys let us know, who would that be? So I definitely think Dave would be more of a Chandler. Josh is saying careful. I'm not even sure. Does that mean Ross? I'm not sure which way you're going there.
I do think Josh is more like a Ross than a Gunner. Jeff
Gunner
showing up.
Yeah, who's Gunner?
He's the coffee guy.
That's Gunther.
Oh, Gunther. I got you, Jeff.
Gunther. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, he could be Gunther.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Anyway, so then after that, we got Put Game in a Tool Belt. That is with you and Michael Matera.
I love Michael Matera.
Michael, yeah, we love Mike. It's been a long time since we've had Michael in on something.
He has a new book out too. I'm just excited to pick his brain. He's so smart. We've been in his classroom. We love hanging out with Matera. He's good vibes all the way. If you guys don't know him, he is somebody that maybe hasn't been brought into the Teach Better family as much as like maybe other members that you might be seeing on screen. So he's a great introduction. If you don't know him, he's like good people. Good people.
Alex is settling the debate. He says Josh is more Chandler than he is Joey.
I agree with that.
And whoever asked whether this could be more fun, I'm pretty sure. I hope it gets more fun than Ray and I on screen. At 10:30, we've got. Oh wait, no. Did I get that one?
No,
I'm sorry. I'm right off. Yeah, Learning Gaps 101. That's with Chad Ostrowski and Holly Stewart and Amanda. Yep. So that's gonna be awesome. What's up after that? Oh, you and me again.
Yeah, you and me, but this is a big deal. So
this is a big one.
I just feel like we need to like put an emphasis on this. All these segments are super, super, super important. Really, really great people. Really, really big discussion topics. At 11:30 Eastern and at 4:30, I know I'm jumping ahead, there are two major announcements that we are announcing for the first time here on 12 Hour Live. So I encourage you, 11:30 Eastern, it'll just be Jeff and I, so that's not really exciting, but there is some big news, and I cannot wait for that finally to be there. Oh, and by the way, Jeff, we haven't even mentioned that there's like giveaways all day on everything, all things.
Yes, giveaway all day long. So of the two, Ray, which is the bigger announcement? The 11:30 or is it 11:30 and 4:30?
Yeah.
Which one to you is a bigger announcement? Okay, I have my theory.
You have I don't know if we're going to agree. Here's my theory.
That's what I want to know.
I think the 11:30 is the bigger announcement, but I think the 4:30 has the immediate gratification.
Ooh, that's a great way of putting it. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that is, wow, we definitely agree. I think that's spot on. So,
yes.
Holly's at the edge of her seat. Good. Hang there for a few hours. So then after we do that, and Holly can then sit back on her seat regularly, she can do that for Grading with the Expert. This is Chad Ostrowski with Rick Wormley. Like, this is going to be crazy. What's up, Neil? Good to see you, brother. And then at 1 o'clock, Neil and I are going to announce the launch of the Gupta Bourbon Company, which is going to be brought to you by Teach Better Team, and is going to be Neil and I making / mostly tasting bourbon. Is that not on here?
I mean, I'm fine with it.
I missed it.
It's like, we all know you made that up, but I'm cool with it. Can we go back? I'm sorry. Did you just like completely gloss over the Grading with the Expert? Like, you're not going to put more focus on that? The fact that
I know Chad. I know Chad's amazing. Oh, with Rick Wormley. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, so that's super exciting. Here's what I'm excited about. Like, Chad is like a Rick Wormley like expert. So this is really going to be cool. Because Chad really has really dug into Rick's work and his ideas and stuff. So it's going to be really, really cool.
I just want you guys to know this.
Neil knows. I got sidetracked. Neil popped up on screen and my mind just went, I got to talk about Neil. Like,
I know. But I just want the world to know. Y'all make fun of me because like Ray fangirls like a loser on camera. Like, right, you put someone on camera and I'm like
right now.
I can't, like right now is a perfect example, or like any other person except for Jeff. So you have all made fun of me, and some of you have even bonded with me where you're like, yes, Ray, we get it. Chad is never a fangirl. It's really annoying. He's super calm and collected. He could be standing in front of like God and he'd be like, cool, sup, dude, no big deal. Like, cool, calm, collected. However, Rick is going to geek him out.
That's the hope. That's the hope.
I'm so excited to see Chad off his game. So hashtag Chad off his game. I'm just saying.
I love it. So then at 1 o'clock, someone asked earlier when's the brain break, and not to spill. So 1 o'clock is the brain break. Yep. Dave and I get to hang out with Brittany Rincon from she's one of our podcasters. Mike Earnshaw, also a podcaster. Andre Dottie. Also, we have like 3 amazing people. We're going to have a good time there. And I did an Instagram poll last night on that too. I went, do I go classic with beer or classy with wine? Beer destroyed wine. So I'm going beer today. So I should have went with a cocktail, like throw that in there. But anyway.
Are we saying, we're saying that even though the 12 hour is barely halfway through, we're all opening a beer at 1?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We got to make sure that it was weird for me to realize that we were doing the brain break at 1 o'clock, but I love it.
I just want to confirm that you specifically, Jeff, we still have more after that. Just like
after what?
after the brain break, like there's still more
segments. Like,
yeah, so you can't just like drink and then be done.
Am I on the segments, or am I good after that? Am I
No, you have to come back on screen and be an adult.
All right, Katie, can we talk after I get out? I want to make sure. I don't know if that's going to work out or not. So after that, we got what? Oh, this is the one everyone has asked me multiple times recently. What segment I'm most excited about? I'm like, I keep going to this one, and that's you and Katie, kind of bring us into your classroom. Mm-hmm. And showing off some of your students are participating in this, which is really, really cool. So talking about student conference, and you don't want to miss this. It's gonna be really cool. Katie and Ray are really pulling the curtains back. Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
But we're going to literally
revealing
psychoanalyze student conferencing, and it's an important segment because I'm not only excited to have the conversation and do like the deep dive into all the strategies, but that's also the end of our live stream, the first live stream. Because as Jeff mentioned earlier, there are 2 live streams for this entire day. So after our student conferencing, we will close the live stream we're currently on and open up a new one for the next half.
Jeff Kaplan just did #Team Tink Tink. There's only probably a few people that know what that is, and that's because Jeff is like OG Teach Better team.
Yeah. If they were part of the first 12 hour, they would have got
that. We did talk about that. So stream changes at 3 o'clock Eastern time. So we'll be sharing that out. Make sure you share that back out to help us get that second stream going. Then we're going to What's Hot, where you're going to chat with Suzanne Daly and Pav about stuff on the blog and what topics are hot. And you guys are going to dive into sort of those topics and talk through them.
Yeah, we're essentially doing a book study with 3 blogs at teachbetter.com. So
I like it. Ooh, okay. So you have 3 that you're going to do?
Yeah, we have 3 blogs that we're going to focus on, and we're essentially doing a book study deep dive. I'm really excited for
Gotcha. It. Yeah. All right, so then right after that, so 3:30 is a fun one because Dave basically is just going to grill Chad Ostrowski on the grid method, but the questions are coming from you. So we put this out asking you, the Teach Better world, Teach Better family, for questions around the grid method, and we've got a bag full of them. And we kind of stole this from Josh Stamper. Josh Stamper does the mailbag episode of Aspire Leadership Podcast. So we did that only with the grid method, and it's going to be Dave just asking and letting Chad go on that. So, which by the way, I saw Chad saying good morning like that. I assume is how he said it. After that, it's you and me. It's our 4:30. Yeah. We're talking. We already talked about that. 5 o'clock. Dave Schmitto doing kind of a split hour of tough discussions. We're going to talk from the teacher viewpoint and the administrator viewpoint, and just how do you have these tough discussions? How do you initiate them, and how do you make sure that they get to where they need to be and the actions are taken after? So, and then what's after that? We're almost done. So now we're at 6 o'clock. I get to hang out with Megan and Chris from the team, talking about the favorite resource that we need this fall. So we're talking about things that we've discovered that we need in order to come back better this fall. And at 6:30 p.m., we've got a live administrator mastermind with Dave and Jeff Prickett and Trinice Brown Warrens, showing you what our administrator mastermind looks and feels like. So we're going to be tackling a problem or a challenge there. What?
Can I just say, Trinice we just did an interview on Teach Better
We
Talk.
did.
That's not out yet, guys. Like, you can't listen to the episode until it's out. But she was so good on the podcast interview that then now every time I sit in a mastermind with her, I feel like I have a different perspective, like knowing her background. The fact that she was somebody who's now joining us to model an admin mastermind for 12 Hour, I am overjoyed. I'm so stoked for her.
She is. You said it well. She's fantastic. And then at 7:30, we're going to wrap it up with closing time with the team, which is you and me. We got Chad and Josh and Katie joining us to look back at the day, celebrate our favorite times, and cry because it's over.
Well, why did you not sing that?
Why did I not sing that?
What's the title again?
We'll sing it later. It's closing time. You don't have to go home. Yeah. Anyway, fun fact. I think we've done this on a live before, but fun fact that song is actually about the birth of his child.
Okay, kid, let's not go there.
It is. Okay. If you think about it, it's really sweet. Anyway.
So we have 6 minutes until you are going to have a kick me out and bring on a way better person on screen with you, Trey Gammon.
Hey, Katie, can we just do that now? Can I just kick Ray out now and get Trey on? Because I feel like the like everything's gonna level up.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
So now we have 5 minutes. And what is the most important thing that someone needs to remember. Well, remember right now for or maybe do right now to make sure they get the most out of those 12 hours.
I feel like I have
other than stay on for the next 30 minutes with Trey at the very least.
Wait, I think I have 3, if not more, but 3 like key suggestions to think about as you are experiencing this 12-hour live. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, perfect. The first thing is, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell this, but I don't even care because we're 25 minutes in at this point. Guys, we're doing giveaways different this 12
That's
hours.
really important, yes.
And so, yes, commenting is important, but shout out to Neil Gupta. You sparked this big discussion, and I know you're in here right now, so this is important. Regardless of when you tune in, we hope you stay the whole 12 hours, but regardless, we are doing a giveaway exclusive to those people who aren't necessarily participating in the comments, but want to do a giveaway anyway. So if you go to teachbetter.com/, and this is important, 12-hour giveaways. So teachbetter.com/ 12-hour giveaways. You can literally do it right now or at any time throughout our segment. You can literally go win without having to be the first to comment. Big.
Can we get that? Oh, okay. Katie's about to throw that up on the screen here as well. It's in the comments, but yeah. Katie, let's throw it up on the screen too if you can. So that way, if you got that, boom, there it is. 12-hour giveaways. So this way, I can go here and enter and check all the giveaways that I want. I don't actually have to be the first to comment because maybe I've got us in my ears because I've got something going on in my family, or I'm mowing the lawn, or who knows, whatever else. We know people. We know like Danielle took us to get ice cream and all over the place. So like you can still win there. And I don't want to freak anybody out, but Becky Schnexer is here
from Iceland.
She's still in Iceland, isn't she? Like she's doing pictures every day. Hi, Becky. Dude, are you still in Iceland? I think she is. If you don't know Becky, she basically does education like all over the world now. But well, not now, but always.
She lives her craft, y'all. If you want to be an authentic educator, that is Becky Schnexer. Look.
Yes.
Okay, wait. So that was only my one suggestion, and you're like,
"Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead." We have 3 minutes for your 2 suggestions.
I know. First suggestion.
I'm just trying to get the tray. All right.
First suggestion: teachbetter.com/12-hour giveaways. Go register for all the giveaways. I don't care. Just go win something. There will also be giveaways like during segments about first comment and things like that as well. But go do that before you forget. Second. I forgot the other 2, but I swear there were other ones that I wanted to suggest.
Well, that was the second one.
No.
Yeah, what's the second one? Yeah,
share this stream. Guys, there's 2 streams. I want to make sure that we support and amplify the voices of everybody a part of this. So please, please, please go share the incredible stream that we are streaming right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And we want to make sure that you guys have the ability to not only get all the information today, but also celebrate with everybody else. So right now, click share. I see that.
So apparently the page is not working, so I will fix that as soon as, I will get that fixed. I'm not sure what's going on there. So, but thank you for letting us know really quick. We will get that fixed. I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Well,
so we will get that fixed for you and get that up. So you may just have to hang out for a little bit. Katie, can you grab? Did I give you the direct link to the form itself? Because we can share that right now if you want. But we will get that link fixed, and so we'll be fixing for the rest of the day. So it'll be there. You have all day to submit, so plenty of time. And like submitting right now doesn't give you any better chance of winning. So it's all cool. We'll get you there. That just now I'm upset because I that was my job and something broke. So if I can get some green hearts to make me feel better, that'd be really really great. I'd appreciate that a whole lot. Ray, we have one. What was the third?
I don't remember, but I love you
guys. Giveaways, share the stream, and the third is green hearts. So lots of green hearts. All right. Well, we are here. 1 minute left. What do you have to say for yourself, young lady, before I kick you out?
I love you all so much. I can't wait for 12-hour live, and Trey Gamage is the coolest person on the planet, and I'm so excited that he's kicking off our morning. And not only should you go connect with him, but he's also part of the Teach Better Team Speakers Network. So he's the bomb.com, in my opinion.
I like it.
Enough? Is that good?
That's enough. All right. Hang with us. I'm going to be right back in about a minute here with the one and only Trey Gamage. We'll see you soon.